Toxicity, toxicity, toxicity. I am making this video right now to question and this is a broad question just about the FIFA community. Why is it just so toxic? I don't understand why this game has to have players that are just the most toxic people ever. And it's just they're toxic in so many ways, and it's you start to question, is life really that difficult for them that they have to, come on FIFA and be as irritating, as annoying as they possibly could be? So you may be asking, right, if you're not a current FC25 FIFA player, you may be asking, how are people so toxic? Well, I feel like this game is the most toxic of them all because there's just ways that people can easily be toxic, and I'm gonna go through them. One of the ways is through the use of celebrations. People do the most annoying celebrations to get in your head, and I'm talking about the griddy. There was the shush one, but it got removed from FIFA. There's other celebrations like the Jamie Vardy one where you just stop at slow motion. There's just so much, and it's just so annoying when people do that. It's like they want to evoke a reaction from you, and it's just I don't understand it. Why are you being so toxic to someone you don't know? It's just are you really having that much anger that you need to take it out on someone who, is playing a game? It just doesn't sit with me, right? And another thing, right, that people do is time wasting. Yes, they will literally, and I'm not talking about the 80th minute. Time wasting from the 80th minute. Not saying that it's acceptable, but in real life football, there is a little bit time wasting. So it's kind of adopting what happens in real life football. But I'm talking about, I've played a game once where I was dominating someone, then they got a lucky goal. They were 1-0 up, and then from the 30th minute, oh my, no, that's the worst game I've ever played. That was not even this FIFA. That was the FIFA before. But that was FC24. But this guy was literally from the 30th minute just passing it around, and it was the most annoying thing ever. And then it got to the 65th minute, and I was like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna bring my keeper out. I held triangle, and then he scores, and then he does the same. I was honestly heated when that happened, and it's just that's another demonstration of how toxic people could be. And it's just I don't get it. And then I played another game, right? I played another game where someone, I think he equalized against me. Yeah, he scored an equalizer against me. And then at the end of the game, the 90th minute, so we're both getting a draw. Do you know what he does? He didn't use any pauses during the game. So what he does, right, what this guy really decides to do is he pauses it 3 times. So each pause is roughly 30 seconds. So that's 1 minute 30 seconds he's wasting just pausing it. And it's just so toxic when players are just, I just don't understand how you just come up with something like that. And something else that is really toxic is in Foot Champions, when you're about to take a penalty in the 80th minute, you gotta try. I don't even focus. If I get a penalty, let's say it's 0-0 or whatever in Foot Champs, and I get a penalty in the 80th minute, I don't even think about where I'm going. I just need to take the penalty before he closes application so that the match counts as a win for me. Even though, it's selfish, because when they quit, it counts as a loss for them, but they're more concerned about me getting the win than them getting the defeat. So they will happily close application before I take my penalty, because it means that, even though it means that they've lost the game, but I've not won the game, so that's all that matters to them. And there's been times where someone would equalize, it will be 3-3, and they know they're getting lucky, so they just quit the game. And it's just you're just so toxic for why? For what reason are you just so toxic? And it's just I feel like players like this are ruining the game. I don't know. See, I wasn't playing Ultimate Team in FIFA 14, so I don't know if this has been a common occurrence, but I don't think it was bad in the previous, the really old FIFA. So it's just a new gen thing, and it's annoying, honestly. And I feel like people genuinely uninstall the game because of that. Obviously FIFA can't really do anything about they can't control the way people think, but they can obviously do stuff if people quit, they can make it count as a win for you regardless. But I feel they can't do that, because then people would abuse it. They'll get into matches with their friends or whatever, and on Foot Champs, and then they'll just, I don't know, I feel it can be abused. That's why FIFA like, they should at least make it half time. If someone quits after half time, it should count as a win for you. If someone, like, if it's a draw, no matter the outcome, it should count. The celebrations one, I wouldn't necessarily advocate for them to get rid of it, because in real life there is toxic celebrations, so you can't, like, you kind of have to replicate it. There are people doing griddies in real life football, so I understand, even though I understand why those toxic celebrations are in the game. It's just annoying. See, now me on the other hand, if I'm the one doing it, it's kind of funny. No, I'm joking. But like, no, I don't be toxic. But like, it's just crazy, like, how toxic people could be, like, just to really get in your head. Like, imagine, like, you're having a bad day, you come on this game to be happy, and then you just have people doing gritty, doing toxic celebrations, pausing it 3 times. Like, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, give it a break. Like, what are you actually doing? And something else I forgot to mention is when someone gets a lucky win against you and then they message you after the game saying you're trash and stuff, like, they're looking for a reaction. It's like, you can never sit, like, how are you that bored? Like, how? It just, like, but yeah, that's all I have to say when it comes to toxic players. I don't want to give them too much light, you know, because what they're doing is for a reaction. They do, you know, I don't know what it is, man, but yeah, that's it for the video. If you did enjoy watching this little run I had, please remember to drop a like, remember to subscribe, and guess what? I'm out. Take care and peace.